Hi, you probably know what video game this is. If you don't, it's Pokemon Stadium. Pokemon Stadium 2, because in Japan, it's Pokemon Stadium. It's the one that came out and had all the guys in it. It's the one that if you were a 90s Pokemon kid, you were like, uh-oh, there's a 3D Pokemon game. I need this one. And this game has I have a lot of fond memories of it. This title screen especially. My dad would come into my room in the morning, fire up the N64, turn my TV on to max, and just let me wake up to that. And now I don't like loud noises. My dad really liked loud noises. Not a fan of loud noises, and maybe that's where the trauma begins. But that's not important. Not important at all. He did the same thing with Stadium 2. The important thing is, why are we playing Pokemon Stadium? Everyone knows Pokemon Stadium. You can come here and you can do a stadium where tournaments are held. You probably came and did a lot of Gym Leader Castle, because that was what I considered like, oh, this is the main game. And not to brag or anything, but I may have beaten the Gym Leader Castle in my day. I didn't do a lot of the stadium, but what we're here to do today is the most important part of Pokemon Stadium, which is the Kids Club. Because I remember these minigames being pretty good. I remember playing a whole lot of Kids Club minigames. We'll go ahead and just hop in with a normal computer, because I do not want to get schooled by the computer. What I want to do here today is to play all 9 of these minigames and have a good time. Magikarp Splash. I remember Magikarp Splash being like, well, I suppose I could just read the instructions. Press and hold A to make Magikarp Splash high. Press A as Magikarp lands for quick splashes. Yes, this is the game I remember being quite good at as a child. And by that, I mean all of my friends were pretty bad at it, because you come to this game from like a Mario Party and you see, oh, this is a game where you press A. You probably assume, oh, I just need to press A as fast as I can, which just makes Magikarp flop around a lot. That isn't how you win this game. You win this game by holding A just long enough to make Magikarp hit the button, and then letting go and then hitting A as soon as Magikarp hits the ground again to like maximize Magikarp's jumping time stuff. You guys saw it. You get it. It's a fine minigame. It's whatever. I probably could have done a little better. What I will not do any better in is Clefairy says, because the instructions for Clefairy says the best student wins. Clefairy says it's Simon Says. There's not much more. Oh, there's actually much more to it. There's messed up text, which is a little distracting, but I think I managed to remember 4 directions. Yeah, the text does not seem to be working for this, but it's whatever. I'm the best student here. I didn't get hit with a hammer, Yellow Com, you moron, you absolute buffoon, you bassoon. We got this in the bag for now. My memory's not too hot, and I'm not too great at these Simon Says things. Anyone who's ever watched me play Banjo-Kazooie, which I've done an awful lot of for YouTube streaming, whatever, knows whenever I get to the Tip Top Choir, I tend to have a little bit of trouble with the old brain bits. Like, oh, I don't think I paid attention to the new ones, because I was too busy trying to remember what was there. So I think I got the last 2 completely wrong. Yeah, last 2 wrong. Yeah, green and red com are probably gonna win this. Let's see, what were those? Up, left, up, right. Okay. See, these are the kinds of things that if you're like, oh no, I forgot the up, left, up. Oh no, I pressed down. Oh no, I'm dead. I think I'm dead because I tried too hard to remember the last 4, and then I think I forgot to push something in the initial like upper bit, and just it doesn't. Oh, do we have to watch a green and red computer duke it out? Well, I suppose we can see what happens whenever the board fills up, because I don't remember. Maybe it just at that point it's like, oh, whoever has the most health wins. If not everyone's knocked out, maybe you can tie. I'm not sure. We'll see how red and green com do, because they're not absolute bassoons like myself and yellow computer. Oh no, green com played them. Oh no, are they both dead? No, red com is the winner. Okay, cool. So red com managed to hang in there. Red com, as always, the best student. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I know what those mean. Sure, I get it. And is the game still running? I think the game may have actually crashed. Clefairy says may have proved me to be the worst student, but that's fine, because we still got run RATTATA run. RATTATA, I think it's RATTATA. I tap A to repeatedly run, press up on the control pad to jump over hurdles. I always thought this game was weird as a kid, because it's like, oh, A's the jump button, and A's a jump button in my brain, not the D-pad. But, you know, like, it makes sense. Like, oh, you wouldn't want to tap the control pad really fast. That would kind of suck. Oops, now I'm just kind of jumping. I jumped once accidentally, and then I just kept going. Luckily, we're, like, on the far left, so it's kind of easy to pay attention to which RATTATA we are. And yeah, we managed to win. Like, we're playing on normal. So, had we not been on normal, I imagine that Yellow Com probably would have beaten the crap out of us, but you know, it's fine. Maybe if we find a video game, I mean, it is a video game, but if we find a mini game I'm good at, maybe we'll come back and play it on hard before we end the video. Press A when the pendulum gets to the center. Red needle to cast hypnosis. Okay, I remember never ever being able to do this game as a kid. I remember being really bad at it. And if it's just as easy as time it so when it's in the middle, I think I get it. Like, I get why I was bad at it, because I don't have a very good sense of rhythm and timing. But also, I don't think I understood the game for whatever reason. I think I probably was just hammering A. Because, you know, that's what an idiot kid does. It's just like, oh, yeah, I'll hit A. Sure, no problem. You know, when you play a lot of Mario Party, it's just, you know, you press A, and that's how you win the minigames. You hit A as fast as you can, and you win video games. And, oh, man, this is actually going pretty quickly, and we're storing a whole... Oh, man, okay, maybe this is why, like I said, not particularly good sense of timing and rhythm. So now it's going a little too fast for my eyes to, like, actually follow. Yeah, see, we fell asleep. Did we come in second or third? I don't think it matters. I think yellow wins, and there's no, like, oh, second, third. Because I couldn't see if... the guy diagonally across from us if he fell asleep first. Oh, Thundering Dynamo! It's the Pikachu. It's the big boy himself. When the lamp is blue, tap A. When the lamp is, you do the green. Okay, yeah, sure. Press the wrong button, drains your storage. Okay, so you just I think you as fast as you can. Fast as you can, B when it's green, fast as you can, A when it's blue. It's pretty easy, like, in terms of, you know, what you're supposed to actually do. Like, I think this is the one that was definitely like, oh, I'll always win this one, because this is just the mash A as fast as you can and just pay enough attention to swap. One thing I like about Stadium that I think Stadium 2 does more of is, like, having alternate Pokemon, like, playable Pokemon. Like, you don't get to pick which ones, but it's like, oh, you know, you'll randomly get assigned, like, a Pokemon, like, you know, these, we've all been the same Pokemon, but in this one, you have the chance to be a Magikarp, excuse me, a Voltorb or a Pikachu. And it just kind of randomly selects it, and it's fine. Okay, I remember this one being great. I think this is probably the best one in Stadium 1, just from poor. I was going to say pure memory, and then I started to say poor, and then I just was, like, stuttering, because I was like, well, I'm not wrong, but... Okay, so we want to get the row. I think that's like a row roll. I don't know. I don't do sushi a lot. But we want to get the orange one. The orange one's worth the most. The salmon row. I think salmon row. Whatever. You know, we're gonna eat the most sushi, and I think I remember which ones are the ones that are worth a lot of points. Like, I want that one. I want the shrimpy. Is that a shrimpy? It looked like a shrimpy to me. We want these rolls. I think there's, like, super spicy things that'll show up that make your tongue like panic. Oh, see, like, I want these guys, but the yellow... Oh, well, yellow and green, I thought they were going to duke it out harder. Oh, yeah, like, see, he just ate something he didn't like, and he turned green. We'll go ahead and take the tea. Oh, no, he didn't like the tea. The tea was too hot for him. Maybe there's, like, a period of time when it's, like, summoned, when it's like, oh, it's too hot, because, you know, it's tea, like, maybe it needs to cool. Or maybe tea just will always do that to you, because it's too hot for the lickitongues. Because, you know, they're just throwing it straight on their tongue. It's not like they're taking sippies. They're like, no, I'm Lickitung. Get in my mouth. Like Lickitung do. You know how Lickitung do. Oh, no, I got confused which one I was. I was looking at red for some reason. I guess, you know, typically, you know, first players, either red or blue. It happens. Yeah, I remember this being, like, the big ticket minigame as a wee tiny tot. And for some reason, I was having difficulty with my directions. It looks like Green Com won in terms of food eaten. Oh, no. I was going to say maybe we got him beat in terms of price, which we did. But Red Com managed to handedly win that video game. Which, it is a video game, but, you know, mini game, whatever. Yeah, you know, cool. I do like the Lickitung one. Ekans Hoopearl. I think this one's like a stick. Like, yeah, control stick. Aim using the control stick, pull it back, flick to launch Ekans. Yeah, I remember being really bad. Oh wait, no, you use the control pad to aim. Okay, this is gonna be weird on my controller because I'm using an Xbox 360 controller at the moment. Okay, so you aim using the control pad, and then you flick with the stick to do it. Yeah, I remember being really bad at this one. Itching noise. Oh my god, yeah, you just kind of like gotta. Let's get on. It's these. Okay, so there's Diglett here, but these Diglett look like Doug Trio. Like it's like they're singular Doug Trio. Because you know, like Diglets don't normally have the angry eyes like this. That's a Doug Trio thing, baby. Okay, so yeah, like the aiming's a little weird. I wouldn't say it's like impossible. I'm having some difficulty with the how far back should I actually pull the stick. I am adjusting to it better than I did as a wee time. Oh no, he took the one I wanted. So let's go. Oh no, the yellow one got the one I wanted. Hopefully no one will like snipe this one right in front of me. Hopefully I can claim that one. I was about to say it looks like I've handily won this one though, but a golden thing has just appeared. And also there was see that gold thing. Now I gotta score one. Yes, I scored one more. So as long as Greenie didn't do enough, and then I scored another point. So in your face, Greenie, I win. I'm the best Atkins. Yeah, I remember there being more variants in the playable Pokemon. I'm guessing that's just a Stadium 2 thing. I think I probably played a lot more Stadium 2. Stadium 2 has more mini-games too, I believe. Press A to harden to avoid being smashed by the boulders. Harden only works while A is pressed. Harden consumes HP. This was a difficult minigame for me as a child, because I was just like, I'm just going to hold A because my timing is bad, instead of, pressing it the second, that you should. I do like the little, Pokemon, music remixes. I'm, once again, doing a bad job at timing and, anticipation and such. It's interesting, because you lose health for doing Harden. So instead of having a timer, there's eventually a point where it's just like, oh, you're going to run out of health. Oh, we have the lowest amount of health, so I either got to, buck up Buttercup, or... See, that's not bucking up Buttercup at all. See, I have done the opposite of bucking up Buttercup, and I have killed my Kakuna. But, Metapods better than Kakuna. I love... I like Metapod has more interesting shape. Kakuna's just a cocoon, Metapod is also just a cocoon, but better shape. But, the Butterfree Beedrill debate I will stay out of, because, some people are very pro Beedrill, some people are very pro Butterfree, and I've never used a Beedrill, so I'd probably be pro Butterfree, but I'm not going to get into an argument. It's not important, because we're going to dig. Tap L and R back and forth to make Sandshrew dig. Tapping the same button twice makes Sandshrew stop. That's interesting. I remember playing a lot of this one, because this one is the most straight-up button-mashy one, and I don't think my controller's going to work very well for this. You saw, our Sandshrew kind of stopped. We stole one. Cool. That one's pretty easy. There's two button-mashy ones, but they have, a caveat on it, where the other one's you need to pay attention, because you need to, press A or B, depending on what it says. And then this one's if you tap the same button twice, it slows you down. It's bad. So we've played them all, and I have decided I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna play one on hard. Actually, no, hold up. I'm gonna play two. I'm gonna do this one on normal again, just so I can see if I can win it, and do less of a bad job. Oh, and we're at Kakuna again. Interesting. I assume that it's a random lot, depending on it'll randomize which one you are, but based on the fact that it gave us the same guy twice in a row, maybe not. I'm not sure. Not that we just got the same guy twice in a row, but also that the entire layout's the same. But it's a 50-50 chance 4 times, assuming that it is random. So it could just. Oh, I thought there was a third boulder coming. It could have just rolled the same thing again. It's a little unlikely, but it's possible. And we're not going to be the loser here, but I don't think we're definitely not winning, especially, see, with that, we're actually very close, but I panicked and anticipated wrong, but it's fine. We're going to play a different game. We're going to back out. We're going to play one on hard before we end this video. So I remember, I have a lot of fond memories of Stadium, getting to see Pokemon in 3D, Pokemon animated very well, it's a one-hit wonder, and, junk like that. It's very, very fun, very good. Which I probably did the best at the Sandshrew minigame. I did set it to hard, right? Yeah, okay, cool. It was set to hard. Let's do Sandshrew again. Let's see if I can win on hard mode. I mean, it's just button mashing, with a small caveat. Putting it on L and R makes it a little hard, to mash very quickly. You know, I suppose you could cheat that very easily on the emulator by swapping the buttons, but, you know, it's whatever. It's not that hard of a minigame. Even on hard, it's not a problem. And, you know, these are the things that you'd play with friends. But I was like, man, I wonder if the stadium minigames are as good as I remember them. And, you know, there's only a few. They're very bare bones, but they're fun. They're a good time, you know? What's... The Pokemon Lab, you can help you check your Pokedex. I guess you can check your Pokemon because you can transfer. Well, you can't really transfer. You can, like, have your team on this game, but you're not exactly transferring them. I want to leave, please, Professor Oak. I don't know if I've ever gone into that building once in my life. I don't remember it. You know, all the other place, Victory Palace, I probably didn't go there either. I don't know. I liked the GB Tower because I like to play the thing on the video game, the Pokemon video game on the TV. That's not important. We did Kids Club. We had a fun time, and now we're done with the video. We'll do Stadium 2 next time.